the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, this is not how they envision the start of the season. It's still very early, but they have to be worried about how they're matching up against other clubs. The inconsistent effort level. They could really use a win tonight for their confidence. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. This is a pair of teams that have had more than their share of battles over the years. The Chicago Bulls are in New York to take on the Knicks. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
And you wondered coming into the season if this team might have some issues, and that's been the case here thus far. We'll see if they can address those issues. It's a long season and find a way to turn it around.
For a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate, frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
What do the coaches always say? Don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Parker are the wings. Robin Lopez out there with Carter, and it's done in at point guard. Now here's Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Rebound collected by Levine. Pass to Dunn. From down in the low post, it goes. Dunn's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Chicago. Burke kicks to Vonleh. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Lee outside. Back to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. One big problem for the Knicks last season, Doris, the offense was okay, but the defense let them down.
Right, and the one area that was a strength was shot blocking. But a good defense requires far more than that. It requires quickness. It requires on-point rotations. Their defensive rating ended up being in the bottom 10 last year, Kevin.
Well, he was fired by the Grizzlies 19 games into last season, Doris, but Coach David Fizdale with a fresh start now with the Knicks in New York.
Well, you think about in Memphis, he tried to shift from the grit and grind to a more modern NBA style, and I think he encountered some resistance there. With the Knicks, more of a clean slate, a chance to build the culture from the ground up.
And here is Burke after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Poke loose. Lee outside. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lee's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Dunn. Lopez kicks to Carter. Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And he knocks down the first one. And Parker drops them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Burke. Dunn covering. Robinson finds Lee. Over LaVine. And that one goes long. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a great job picking his spots, where to be aggressive. LaVine drawing fouls at a higher rate these days.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
Free throw good, LaVine. And from everything you hear, LaVine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
I'll tell you, 13th pick in the 2014 draft. LaVine still with plenty of upside.
Robinson passes to Vonleh. Here's Knox. And again, New York with the triple. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dunn kicks to Carter. No one near him. The Knicks pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And I was impressed with how comfortable they looked in that environment, made the most of their possessions.
They were extremely efficient, Greg. They ran their offense well and took good high percentage shots.
Now here's Lee. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end, mostly down though.
And that one's good. Parker.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Burke kicks to Lee. Vonleh with it. 8 points his last outing. Lee outside. Here's Burke. And again, New York with the triple.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now, here's Dunn. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing, too. That assist total was impressive.
And finished off by Robinson.
Well, you love that Courtney Lee, a tremendous shooter, is willing to give it up when he sees a guy open. That's good stuff.
Outside, Levine for three. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Chicago trailing here. Lee with the steal. He kicks it to Burke. 5 on the clock. Releases. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's Parker with the drive. And the shot is good. Parker's got 6 points.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
And the pass to Lee. Vonleh with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, picks up that second foul very early in this game. He's going to have to tread lightly for the rest of this half.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for New York. And Chicago also making a switch. Portis is checked in. Here's Knox. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Clock is at 3. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Kicks to Hardaway. And the Knicks miss again. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Parker finds Levine. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Doris, you were a point guard in your playing days. What qualities did you look for in a backcourt mate, someone to play off you?
Well, I would say they were similar to what I looked for in all of my teammates. Certainly you wanted players who were 3-tool players, somebody who could put the ball on the floor, use their dribble well, somebody who could pass well, who could identify, okay, the next player is open, I need to make this pass. And then the competitive attributes, Kevin. How hard did you play on a night-by-night basis? Did you prioritize winning over individual success? All the qualities I think you look for in a backcourt mate are what you would look for in any teammate.
Drops in the tray.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the inside, Portis kicks to Dunn. And stolen by Hezonja. And here's the fast break. And finished off by Hezonja.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Levine passes to Portis. Hardaway against Parker. Dunn, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Parker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 8 points for Parker.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Hardaway kicks to Vonleh. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Vonleh. Shoots. Here's Robinson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bulls trail by 3. Dunn looking over the floor. Outside, Levine. Back to Dunn. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, you love to watch Chris Dunn because that handle is especially tight. Masterful control with the ball in his hands.
Now here is Hardaway. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. Robinson finds Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Over Levine. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Parker inside. Hazonia defending. Down low. Levine fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Chicago making some changes. Felicio comes in for Jabari Parker, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Dunn. Free throw good, Levine. Now here is Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Robinson. Up top, Moutier. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Off target with his 3. Bulls have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Now, here's Valentine. Tight defense on him. Right side, Holiday. From deep. That shot misses. New York trailing. Now Hazonia. He's got 5. And here's Moutier. Here's Vonleh. Hardaway with a wide open look. Nailed from 3-point land. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Levine. Good D by Hardaway.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. returning to New York with a 4-year, $71 million contract that surprised many. He's got to shoot better than he did last season to be worth that kind of money.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier.
Simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1. It's deflected. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Levine. He gets it in there. Moutier's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Emmanuel Moutier, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
And Holiday kicks to Levine. Gets an open look and hits. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Pass to Hazonia. 20 seconds left in the first. Valentine grabs the board. Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the inside, Portis, the pass to Holiday. Stolen by Robinson. Hardaway finds Moutier, and it's good off the glass.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense on every possession.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Felicio in at center. Robinson kicks to Hezonja. Pass to Knox. Clock at 6. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Trier, guarded by Holiday. Great D that time from Portis.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
And Levine throws it down.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine. Another highlight reel finish.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Baker passes to Robinson. Here's Trier. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. And the Knicks lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Holiday finds Levine. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
There's Baker, guarded by Levine. Now the pass to Hezonja. 6 to shoot. Here's Knox, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Levine looking around, outside Holiday. Portis with it. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Knox. The Knicks leading by 3. A floater, and Hezonja gets it to go. Hezonja's got 7.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup, the teardrop.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Valentine. Hezonja defending. Valentine shot good. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Robinson kicks to Hezonja. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Portis. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He gets that one. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's Baker. Pass to Trier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball, a lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Mario Hezonja. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Felicio. Carter comes in for Bobby Portis. Jabari Parker's checked in for Valentine. And it's done in for Levine. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
And Holiday kicks to Carter. He dishes it to Dunn. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by New York. Trier passes to Knox. No problems knocking that one down. Knox has got 4 points in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Dunn kicks to Carter. The dish now to Parker. And the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got 10.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Robinson passes to Knox. And again, it's New York.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Bulls trail by 7. Holiday finds Lopez. Carter outside. Dunn attacking. He can't hit that time. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Baker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lopez kicks to Parker. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lee outside. There's the pass to Baker. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point New York lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
For the Knicks, Vonleh comes in for Robinson. And Trey Burke subbed in for Trier. Lee with the steal. To the wing right side. And Burke has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Holiday looking for an opening. He kicks to Dunn. Over Vonleh. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's 6 points for Chris Dunn.
Well, the defense has to be better. Dunn is such a quick release on these mid-range jumpers.
Aker passes to Vonleh. Out to Lee, and Burke has it in the corner. Cranes the 19-footer. Burke's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And when things started to go wrong for them in that game, boy, did they ever go wrong. They just could never get back on track in that game.
Stretches where they strung some good plays together, but then long stretches where nothing worked, no consistency.
Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Passes it to Knox. Shot clock at 5. From beyond the arc, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Lopez kicks to Dunn. Unloads from 13. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Pass to Knox. Back to Burke. Here's Knox, guarded by Holiday. Knox, the pass to Vonleh. Lee outside. And Parker with the block. But they get it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Hardaway's checked in for New York. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Ron Baker. Bulls trail by 12. And Holiday kicks to Carter. Pass to Dunn. Lopez finds Holiday. There's the pass to Parker. Now Lopez, guarded by Hardaway. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Parker. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one. New York leading by 10. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
Passes it to Burke, launches it. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Bulls trail by 13. Dunn passes to Lopez. And here's Holiday. Kicks to Parker. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And it's good, 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. The three-pointer no good. New York leading by 15. Mudiay finds Burke. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good on the 3. Chicago's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Hardaway against Parker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Bulls.
Not a lot of difference between them. You know, it's about 50-50, but this game isn't 50-50 right now. They need a big run here just to get back into the mix.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Holiday. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's done, penetrating. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, the D can't stop Chris Dunn in there. The wiry strength and great concentration.
Burke looking over the floor. Back to Vonleh. Dishes it to Burke. The teardrop falls in. Burke's got 9 points in the quarter. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 15-point game. Right through the D for the layup. Dunn's got 12 points in the game.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks out front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bulls trail by 13. They've got Vonleh. Burke is out there with Lee. Then it's Robinson, and it's Knox in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Chris Dunn turning himself into a dangerous weapon on the offensive end.
Got a piece of it. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That cuts the lead to single digits. 16 points for him.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Levine against Lee. Outside Robinson. Back to Lee. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 12.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Levine kicks to Carter. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Dunn misses. The Knicks leading by 12. Now here's Burke. 12 points for him. Dunn passes to Parker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Lee outside, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, just no reason Lee should be left to shoot open shots from there. He's a remarkable long-distance shooter.
Feeds it to Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Burke finds Lee. And the foul on Wendell Carter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mario Hezonja's checked in for the Knicks.
Mario Hezonja.
Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. Lopez with the steal. Here's Parker. And Lee pulls it down.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Pass to Robinson. He dishes it to Burke. Robinson kicks to Hezonja. Back to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hezonja on the wing. But they get it back. Robinson passes to Lee. And stolen by Dunn. And there's Levine on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Burke. New York, no good that time either.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. Here's Dunn. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Dunn's got 8 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Lee finds Robinson. And Vonleh has it in the corner. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
For the Knicks, Trier, he's checked in for Lee, and it's Baker in for Burke. Chicago also making some changes. Felicio's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Carter. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Parker. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. Second is Chris Dunn.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And Fred Hoiberg wants a timeout.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Dunn. Averaging about 18 points per, over 3.5 steals and 4 assists. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense, Greg, that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Trier, guarded by Levine. Trier passes to Baker. Clock at 6. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Baker's got 7.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Now here's Valentine. Hezonja defending. Let's go. Misses off the left iron. New York leading by 10. Here's Trier. Pass to Baker. Here's Trier. Dunn covering. Some nice passing by New York here. Outside Robinson, and it's Dunn penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Dunn's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it? Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Felicio kicks to Valentine. Dunn outside. And stolen by Dunn. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Greg, you look at Dunn. It can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
Left side, Portis. And stolen by Vonleh. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
For New York, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. A different look for New York. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Mario Hezonja. And it's Moutier in for Ron Baker. Now, Valentine. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Felicio. Dunn passes to Levine. Doubled by Vonleh. 4 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Knicks with possession here. The Knicks leading by 11. Stolen. Here's Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Justin Holiday's checked in for Chris Dunn. And so Levine nails both of them. New York's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Trier passes to Moutier. Fires from the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Moutier's got 6 points.
Well, really good job taking the initiative in the pick and roll. Moutier playing smart right now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. And Levine throws it down.
I tell you, when Levine gets up ahead of steam, he's really difficult to stay in front of.
And here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Robinson passes to Vonleh. 6 to shoot. Here's Trier. Sinks the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Levine. Baseline jumper, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Moutier's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, to me, there's no question. It's critical that Emmanuel Mudiay make this shot more consistently, showing some signs of progress in the mid-range, guys.
Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in new markets.
I agree. And the fact Doris is so progressive has just, given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow, but it just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
And the Knicks making a change here. Knox is checked in. He's off on the second.
And guys, it's been a little bit of an interesting journey for Tim Hardaway Jr., right? He gets drafted by the Knicks, traded after 2 seasons, then goes back to New York on a monster free agent deal.
Inside. Holiday with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Levine. And he goes big with the dunk right over Moutier.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Well, Doris, when you think about Hardaway's future, sky's the limit if he can stay healthy.
Right, a high-energy guy, gets after it every possession, willing to sacrifice his body, very much the way his dad played. That's the only way he knows how to play.
And he makes the first. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time. Now here is Holiday. He kicks it to Levine. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New York. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Moutier, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Trier. And the Bulls making a change also. Carter, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Here's Parker. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Jabari Parker. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Out to Lee. Shot clock at 3. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. 5th is Wendell Carter.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Now the pass to Portis. 1:53 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Levine. And Thomas over to help. Back to Portis. Jacks up a 3. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Conley's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Parker. 10 points for him. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. They'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, and for the game with the Mavericks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Moutier. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, you love to see Moutier try some things off the dribble drive. Get creative, sir.
Levine kicks to Lopez. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. 56 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Hardaway. Softly drops in the floater. Hardaway has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the 2nd. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Valentine passes to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Moutier. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Now Levine, 25 points in the game. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And Lopez throws it down.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Levine.
And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot select. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on head coach Fred Hoiberg.
Got to make sure we're playing with a purpose, okay? They're the more physical team right now, okay? They got the edge right now. Get some cutting, some screening. All right, let's get that ball moving, okay?
Clearly, Fred wants this team to be more active.
I mean, ball movement, Kevin, is so key. If you don't move it, you are not going to be successful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Chicago right now, Carter out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Levine in at the point. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closer. Kicks it to Vonleh. Shot clock at 3, and they pick up 2. Vonleh's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Levine passes to Carter. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
We are getting a full glimpse into the scoring potential of Zach LaVine. When he's in rhythm, he's just unbelievable.
Burke finds Hardaway. Vonleh with it. Carter on him. And here's Vonleh. Back to Hardaway. Lets it fly. They get the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bulls trail by 15, and it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. Boy, losing a player like him right now, just a huge blow. They depend on this guy so much, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Lopez dishes to Levine. 13 feet away. Knicks with the rebound.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Let's remember, Courtney Lee has been in the league a long time, actually played in an NBA Finals. This guy has been able to score and defend regardless of where he's been.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hezonja's checked in. Chris Dunn's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Lee. Doris, you're talking about Lee. It's a shooter's league. Why has he been dealt, you think, so many times?
You know, it's an interesting situation. He's never going to be a star, but that doesn't mean he isn't valuable. And teams are willing to trade for him as part of a bigger package. Give him credit. The guy's been a pro. He never complains.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Levine and the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 20. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lee against Levine. Burke kicks to Hezonja. Over Parker. New York, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 20. Outside, Levine. Parker left side. Lopez right side. Carter outside. Dunn against Lee. From deep three-point range. And the Bulls with another miss. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Burke. Guarded by Levine. That's tipped.
Boy, able to get off the floor so quickly. Levine sending that one back.
Probably no surprise, Doris. Fans would rather watch shots being hit from the field over free throws. So should the league do anything to perhaps cut down on trips to the free throw line?
You know what, Kevin? I don't know that I necessarily think there need to be fewer trips to the charity stripe. I don't like the hack-up player strategy, and I think that we've taken a good first step toward correcting that particular issue. But right now, I like the way the game is played in terms of officiating. My only objection to the way the game is officiated is take away those intentional fouls that are prohibiting fast break basketball.
Ron Baker, he's checked in for Lee. Dean passes to Carter. Now the dish to Dunn. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Knicks on defense. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Now here's Burke. T right on him. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Levine wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a gorgeous-looking jumper. Elbow in, full extension on the release. Levine is deadly in catch and shoot.
Vonleh with it. Carter on him. Back to Hezonja. Shot clock at 6. And Vonleh has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it.
Well, because everybody's playing Chris Dunn to be a driver, he can get that jumper anytime he wants.
Burke kicks to Vonleh. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Carter. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
He's off on the first. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Here's Burke. New York, no good that time either. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Here's Levine. Pass to Portis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line for the Bulls, Bobby Portis. 2 shots.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's Baker. Pass to Robinson. Dishes it to Burke. And Vonleh has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
For 3, Levine. A rebound by Hazanya. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Parker, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
One shot, gentlemen.
New York leading by 11. Burke, the pass to Baker. Stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hazonia with the ball. To the paint. Here's Vonleh. Here's Robinson. Vonleh kicks to Burke. They need this one. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 14.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Levine finds Portis. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Levine for 3. A rebound by Hazanya.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one's good. Burke.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Levine kicks to Portis. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hardaway's checked in for the Knicks.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And there's the pass to Dunn. And stolen by Burke. Hazanya, the pass to Vonleh. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Levine kicks to Portis. Hardaway against Levine. Back to Portis. 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Hazanya, the pass to Vonleh. Now, here is Robinson. Back to Vonleh. And Levine, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Levine's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hazonia on the wing. Defended by Portis.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Basket good. And that's now 33 points for Zach LaVine.
Well, it just makes his way inside. LaVine has a score-first mentality.
Burke kicks to Vonleh. Passes it to Hardaway. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Steps back and fires. Count it, good.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Bulls trail by 15. And Levine, here we go. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Levine's got 10 points now just in this quarter. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Portis. Unloads from 13. A second chance effort. Kick out to Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 38 points.
Now, this is a guy who entered the league able to hit from deep, but not all that efficiently. Now, Levine better with his shot selection.
Ball's knocked loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
Right, they're making it easy for the opposition. You can't afford to cough the ball up like that.
Hezonja finds Robinson. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Overdone. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Levine can't hit.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vonleh, and it's blocked. He kicks it to Robinson.
Well, it's not looking good at this point.
You know, it just doesn't seem like they have enough time to get back into this one, and it has to be disappointing.
Parker passes to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's done in the corner. And the three off target. Now Burke. And so it's the Knicks with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.